Assalamu alaikum, welcome to our daily Geoguessr Play-Along series. I've been thinking, as you know everybody, I love geography. Geography is one of my favorite subjects, and just like this I brought a new game, a very entertaining game that people can play and they can learn about geography, and it's quite competitive and it's quite fun at the same time. Yes, it's about Geoguessr. So most of you people might not be aware about Geoguessr. Now, Geoguessr is basically a game where you get five rounds in which you get Google Maps coverage. Google Maps is, the world's biggest map company in the whole world. They mapped entirely the whole world, and then they have Street View where you can see different locations in the whole world. So what happens is that they give you 5 rounds. It can be from anywhere. So it can be in Russia, and it can be in South Africa, can be in Argentina, and you don't know where in Argentina it is too. So you're gonna have to find them clues, and that's how you're gonna get it. Now, just to give you a little disclaimer, I've been practicing for the last 6 months actually a year it's been taken to practice it, so this project has been quite a lot. Now I have a proposition over here, you guys. Now I want the community to get involved too in this, not just you guys seeing me play it. So this is why I made a daily play along series. I'm gonna play today, you're gonna play tomorrow, and we both are gonna win together and we're gonna score together. Alright, first of all, let me just give you an example of what Geoguessr is. There are different maps in Geoguessr. There are official maps, but official maps are not really good. So if you're a beginner, do some famous places maps, world maps, just get the tutorial. I'm gonna give you the link in the description how to sign up for Geoguessr and or daily play along challenges. So remember to sign up and give the video a like before we start. Okay, now let's do it. A diverse world. A diverse world is the biggest map in Geoguessr that has been created by a single person. People don't normally tend to play Geoguessr's official maps, even though it is their official map. It is very repetitive and you don't get a full user experience. Now, as you can see, I'm gonna press play. So I can get 5 locations from anywhere in the world. Now these things you can just ignore because these are extensions, and I'm gonna give you a full description and playthrough someday later about how to add these. Alright, so I'm gonna just give you there the settings, how you can get toggle your round time. If you wanna move, you can move the car, pan or zoom, but I'm just gonna go on these settings because I don't really like moving that much, and I'm just giving you a quick play along right now. Alright, so the first round, I'm gonna just give you a walk along. You can see this is your score over here, and this is your round. Then you get 5 rounds, and this is your score. Now, of course, I'm not the streak counter. Don't really observe it because you need to add some scripts and user script code. You need to know a little bit of coding to add this, and I'm gonna make a video about this in the future, how to add this script in Temper Monkey. But for now, just keep your eyes on these. This is Russia, not only because of the Cyrillic script. There was a black Google car used to cover it. Alright, and these bollards are road reflectors on the side of the road. You can find them in Russia. These specific type of fat, stone and worn down bollards. Now where in Russia can it be? Normally when you find this landscape, now there are different regions in Russia where you have to guess. Russia is the biggest country in the world, so it's definitely gonna be tough. From my experience, it's gonna be somewhere in middle Russia, because you can see Russia is known for having these poles in the distance. I can show you some of these. It's these poles, and then we have some bent poles. All right, now this is gonna be Russia. Okay. It was Ukraine. Okay, this is a very important feature of Geoguessr. You must need to remember that there are always some areas where it might be really tough to guess it, and they might be very tough to actually have a right guess. These are called Beatty locations, and they are found quite a lot. Ukraine is normally not renowned for having such a Google car which is black. They normally have a red tinge of it. It might be that this is a misplaced location. But anyway, now let's start with the next round. It was not a nice start, but I'm going to look to change it. We have a black Google car. Black Google car is found normally in South America, mostly Argentina or Uruguay. Now, this is, for now, I'm not really sure about this. These houses, the style of houses are European, but we have a black Google car, so it might be Europe, and it might be Argentina, but it might not be either. So just gonna look around for clues, and I am gonna go very South Argentina if you ask me, because you have this. As I was telling you, there are different locations in the world, so it doesn't have to be that you get it always. Look at this, it was very south. It was Rio Gallegos actually, and look, there my streak counter went up to 1 because I got the right country. Now, I hope it's not Canada, but from my experience, it's gonna be USA. We have yellow lines in the center. Yellow lines in the center are always found in the USA, except Canada. Canada, though, might be this. So, you never know. Can be Canada, but I'm gonna go USA and I'm gonna trust in my faith. So, I'm gonna hope it's. Look, it was Norway. Alright, so we are not really doing it that good. Of course, I'm just giving you a little play along. You need to know your resources, you need to know your tricks. This is just Brazil over here. And no, it's Mexico. Alright. So I'm actually playing quite terribly right now. So we're gonna just try to make it a little better now after this. I'm just gonna get one. This is just a warm up game. So after this, I'm gonna try to. Yeah, this was Russia. Alright. Now I'm gonna play a game. We're gonna then paste it as a challenge later on. And tomorrow, I'm gonna give you its link. So you're gonna be playing it today. You're gonna be playing the link today. It's gonna be in the description. Remember to sign up, of course. And then tomorrow I'm gonna post a play along of it. Alright? So we will do it like that. One last game just to give you the general idea of how Geoguessr works. So round one, this is gonna be generation 2 coverage. There are different generations of cameras that are covered in the world. So when you have this kind of halo above and this kind of blur, that's generation 2 coverage. Generation 1 is exceptionally blurry and you won't find it. Generation 3, you can normally find cars and all that. And generation 4, the last one, it is having a blue tint in the end. Now, what is this? This is, I dare say, it's either New Zealand or it's either South Africa. Now, that's sign. It looks South African, but this bollard, this one, it is a New Zealand bollard. So I'm gonna go New Zealand. There you go. And you can see my streak counter went up to 2. Now let's see how much can I keep the streak up. This is a tough location. We have generation 2 coverage again. This was normally taken between 2009 to 13. So I'm gonna go Sweden. It was Finland. No, it was actually Ireland Island. So I mean, yeah, Ireland Islands, it doesn't have to be like Finland because it's kind of a little disputed. This is just USA. Double yellow line. Just need to double check. I wonder if it's Mexico though. It might be at the border with USA. Can be Mexico. It can be another country too. Yeah, we have, the thing is that the difference between Mexico and USA is USA, they have no front license plates. Mexico has front license plates. But this was Argentina. It was Salta. Next one. This is white Google car. And yeah. It's gonna be Malaysia. Now I don't know. I mean, white Google car. You normally find this around Sabah. It was Sabah. Alright, next one. This is a very low cam. You can find this. This terminology is called low cam. Very low, very down, and it looks quite weird. So this, in this case, is gonna be Japan. I think it's quite north, but okay, it was fairly central. So there you go. I got 14,000 points. It's a moderate score. We had a few flubs over there, but I hope you got your daily play along series. I hope you got the idea. So in the next video, I'm gonna give you the challenge. We're gonna give you the challenge link, and tomorrow I'm gonna post a play along of that video. So I hope I'm gonna see you till then. Allah Hafiz.